Hi, we're at the end of week 6 in my Mission Tuition Challenge. So let's get straight into what sold. Only 2 items that sold, paid and posted this week. So the first one was this Paralympics Australia squad cap that sold on the 4th of Feb for $34.95 including post. That was a prize from last year. I think it was a cabaret competition when the Paris Olympics were on. I won 2 beanies and 2 caps. I think I've still got one beanie to sell, so now I've sold 3 out of the 4 prizes that I won. So that total, I think after fees, charges and postage, I came out with $20.76, so that's gone into my Mission Tuition Challenge. Then the other thing I sold with these was a 10 lot of the Woolies Minecraft cubies. That's their latest thing that they're giving away, you know, when you shop at Woolies. So I had some that I'd bought from my shopping, and then some that my in-laws and some other people have given me. I've got another, I've relisted now because I've got another 10 there. Actually, I've got more than 10, but not enough to actually to update my listing to have that I've got 2 lots of 10. So I'll do my shopping tomorrow and hopefully get a few more to actually make that listing a multi-quantity listing, and then probably do like an offer of, you know, 10% if you buy the second 2 lots, whatever. I did actually have 2 Barbie dolls that sold on Monday, the 3rd of Feb, for a total of $179.95, but that hasn't been paid for yet. Now I don't know if it's an eBay thing where it auto cancels after 4 days, or if I actually set that up on my listings. But whatever way it happened, I have had the, you know, it auto cancels if it doesn't get paid within 4 days, and then it auto relists. The buyer reached out to me and asked if she could pay later, like pay next Monday. For her, you know, I won't go into her personal circumstances, but so I did kind of think, oh, is this a scam? But it's like, well, it can't be a scam because it's not like I've sent this stuff out and I'm not getting paid. You know, if she doesn't pay, I'll just relist them. So I did give her, you know, another week to pay, or, you know, till next Monday to pay it. So because of that, I haven't been able to count it in this week's sales, but yeah, the total, as I said, is $179.95 before the fees and postage comes out of it. So hopefully that does come through and will come into this next week that we're starting. But as of this week, I've only had the 2 sales, which is not great, but that was a total of $55.89 after fees, $47.79. So as I said, the whole $20.76 from the cap has gone into my Mission Tuition. Probably could have just put the lot from the Woolies cards as well, because it's not like I paid anything, you know, it's not like I bought it to flip. But anyway, whatever, I've transferred money over as I have. So that's that. In terms of the rest of the week, pretty much bugger all. I was sitting here thinking about taking the screenshots for my summary this week and thinking, oh my God, I feel like I started here and then I'm just slowly going down and down and down. Like next week, it'll be like, nothing sold. Well, actually, they will though. If that lady pays, I would have the 180. But yeah, I just thought, well, slow and steady, you know, you're going to have bad weeks and it'll only take one, you know, good win, or, you know, things if I actually start concentrating on trying to get things listed on eBay, maybe my totals will go up. So it is a journey, and it's only, you know, week 6 of 52 weeks of the year. So hopefully things get better. It actually reminds me of a convo I had with my son. It was via text message like last month. He started a YouTube channel on his birthday when he turned 13. That was like the first thing he did. And over the school holidays, he's been really like trying to pump out the videos. He's into gaming, so it's just all gaming content. But when I uploaded my first video, he was like, Mum, how many views have you got? How many subscribers have you got? Yada, yada, yada. And then I upload my next one. He's like, how many views have you got? And so I think I'd uploaded one video and it got more than the views on his last video. So we're having this bit of, you know, competition between us. So I was at work and I thought, I'll send him a text message, you know, how's your views going? And he's like, good, I'm winning. And then I wrote something like, oh yeah, I'll screen cap the combo. I think I wrote the tortoise and the hare. And he's like, I'm the hare. I said, well, the hare loses. Like, he does, and I didn't even think that kids of today wouldn't even know any of Aesop's fables and probably don't even know the tortoise and the hare. So anyway, when I got home that day from work, I had to explain the tortoise and the hare. It's like, dude, you don't want to be the hare. Anyway, that's side combo. So this week, yeah, like I said, nothing else really happened. I did get 7 listings up on eBay, which I actually can't remember what they were. Totally escapes my mind. Oh, it was probably 3 of the Barbie dolls. I've got 3 auctions going. They end tonight. One has got a bid on it. I started it in $19.95. So that one's got a bid on it. And the other 2 have got, a number of watches. So whatever happens on those ones. And then, yeah, I can't remember what the other listings were. But, yeah, this week I've had quite a few nights where I've done nothing. And so Tuesday the 4th of Feb, that was actually my birthday. So I had the day off work. I did go to a couple op shops because that's one of the things I love doing. Not just to, to look for things to, flip. It's just things, look for myself for anything that I collect because, as you can see, I collect a lot of toys. I collect golden books. Just, buy crafty stuff because I do like to do, I'm into doing junk journals or trying to learn how to do junk journals. So, yeah, I look for stuff that I can repurpose. So I did that Tuesday, took myself out to lunch, had lunch by myself, and then went out for dinner that night with my husband and my 2 kids. So, by the time I got home, I just didn't want to do any comping. Generally I hate my birthday, and I know that's, people say, oh, you should, every birthday is a blessing. There are so many people out there that don't get to live, a long life. And I get that. I do understand, I should be happy that I'm still alive and I get to have another birthday. But I also feel like I get so depressed because I think, it's another year and I've done nothing. I haven't achieved anything, or, I'm still struggling with X, Y, Z. And, yeah, so I, in the lead up, I think, right, I'm going to be happy this birthday. And then when it comes to the day, I think, anyway, but this year is a bit different. I wasn't as freaked out about turning 50 as I thought I would be. Maybe it's because everything that's happening, and I feel like, maybe this year will be more positive. I don't know. But, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I had a good day, and, yeah, I enjoyed going out with the kids and just, yeah, having a really good dinner. And, yeah, so I came home and didn't do any comping or anything like that. And then, so I actually only entered 44 comps this week, very down on what my previous numbers have been each week. And what else? Wednesday, Thursday, I didn't do any comping either. Friday was my last day of work at my job. I didn't really owe them anything, but I did actually spend Wednesday and Thursday night doing some work at home just to, tidy things up. Because I don't want to be that kind of person that just, left without, leaving tons of work or, just the crappy things or whatever for people to do. So I did want to try to, just get some things finished off. So that meant I didn't do any comping either. And then Friday, as I said, that was my last day at work. It was a very emotional day. Leaving somewhere after 10 years. I feel emotional actually even talking about it now. I spent half the morning crying. Like someone said that they were going to miss me, and then I just kept thinking about it, and the next minute I was in the toilet for 20 minutes, just absolutely sobbing and thinking I won't be able to come out the toilet and go back to my desk, but I did. And then I spent half the morning just like tearing up and just tears rolling down my face as I was working. So I did, manage to pull myself together and then finish the day, but then I started, crying again when people said goodbye. I was trying to sneak out, but it didn't happen. So Friday night I didn't want to do any cooking. I just didn't want to do anything. And then last night, same thing. I was just absolutely knackered. I don't know if it's just like that whole release or just the whole, it's over. Like, I'm finished with that, and it's just exhaustion. I ended up having a nap yesterday afternoon, and I was just kind of tired for the rest of the day. But oddly enough, I've had the best 2 nights sleep I've had in months, and I don't know if it's just because I know that I don't have to go back there on Monday. So where to now? My plans are to have a week or 2 just doing nothing. I really do feel like I just need to just have a break. And if I start a new job or go temping, I'm not going to have a chance to actually take any leave, you know, because I'm in a new job, I won't have any leave. Leaving my current job, I had almost 3 weeks annual leave, and I had 10.4 weeks long service leave. So all of that will be paid out when my severance pay comes in. So I do have a buffer, but obviously I don't want to use that buffer. I don't want to go 13 weeks without having found work. So I think I'm just going to take this next week as a chill, just relax, you know, get my head clear. I'm in 2 minds about whether I look for permanent work and just apply whilst I try to get some short-term temp work, or just don't even think about looking for anything permanent and just try to get temp work, or, you know, not necessarily short-term, but maybe like 3-month contracts or something that might be 6 months, because I really don't know what I want to do. And I'm seeing all these jobs and thinking, oh, that sounds interesting, that sounds interesting, that sounds interesting, but it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit overwhelming. So I think the next week I need to think about what my next steps are. Yeah, but definitely will involve having to register at agencies and put my name out there so that I can get work, because as I said, I do not want to waste that severance pay and just get to the point where I've had 13 weeks doing nothing and then all the money's gone and then I'm stressed. So yeah, that's where I'm at this week. I did say last week I might talk about comping, but I haven't, because of the week I've had, I haven't actually thought about anything and haven't written anything down about what I want to talk about, which I think I need to do, because sometimes I sit in front of these videos, I would sit in front of the camera and I just, before I sit down, I think, yeah, I'll talk about that and that, and then I sit down and I can't remember what I was going to talk about. I have these great conversations in my head prior to filming, and then it just goes out the door as soon as I sit and look at this thing. So I might talk about that next week, and I feel like I'm talking a million miles an hour right now, so it might be a good time to end this video and just yeah, hope for a better video next week. I do have quite a few bloopers, so I might just tack some on the end of here so you can all have a laugh at me. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope next week I'll have a bit more. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't report on what I won. I actually had 2 wins, and it was these beach towels. You had to buy, well, it's still, competition's still running. They're giving away 2,500 of these Nike recycled sand-free beach towels. So you had to buy Schweppes products. And then when you entered it, it was instant win. And when you entered it, you had to choose which towel was your first preference and then what your second preference was. So obviously, the earlier you win, you're more inclined to, inclined to get your first preference. I can't even remember what I put as my first and second preference. So I've got no idea which towel's going to turn up, but I won twice. I entered 5 times. The first 3 were losers, and then people on my comping forum, everyone was just winning every entry, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I can't even win 1. But then I ended up winning 2 on the same day. So that was last week, and they're worth $80 each. So that's it. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, 2 wins for the week, and that's it. All right. So yep, we'll end it here, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, my name's Jodie. We're at the end of week 3 of my Mission Tuition Challenge. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking camera. Hi, it's I'm looking at the wrong freaking camera again. Hi, my name's Jodie. It's the end of week 3 of my... I'm shuffling my feet again.